right, what's going on, Conscious Crew? Welcome to another riveting episode on On Toppa Tea. It's just the hottest panel on the digital web every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a jam-packed show for you guys. Of course, the Diddy saga is going to continue, girl. It is something new every single day, child. Okay, light skin focus press over allegedly getting bumped in the pussy by Miss Diddy, girl. I mean, it's all type of frustrations and things taking place, child. Lawsuits are going out, girl. It's about to be a whole mess, and guess what? We're going to talk all about it. Also, right after Tea on Toppa Tea, as I promised you guys, we're going to do a live reading of Kim Porter's alleged memoir, child. Okay, the thing that got Al B. Shore and his baby heads in a chokehold, bitch. Okay, it's 60 pages, and we just gonna go ahead and just do what we do best, girl. Okay, and just get our nosy on. So you guys make sure that you guys tune in. The watch page is already created and set up. Make sure you set your reminder, and we're going to be rolling right on off of the panel, right on over there to get all up into Kim's alleged business, child. All right. Now, before we get into it, I need you guys to go ahead and thumbs up until the video is absolutely stuck. You guys know that thumbing up the video not only helps with YouTube's algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up YouTube's notification system. So when you are thumbing up the video, you are literally knocking on the digital door of another conscious crew member and telling them to get their black asses into the sanctuary, because the king is in fact king and child. Also, shout out to all the new subbies. I saw that we just cranked it up to 49.8, bitch. We are less than 200 subscribers away from 50K. And the way that we done popped this puss, baby, the way that we done worked hard for the money, the way that Big Wheels had to keep on turning, bitch, for us to get here, girl. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to my panel. Shout out to my supporters. Shout out to you guys, because I couldn't get here without you all. So I love you all. Thank you all. And of course, make sure that your notification bell is set to all. And last but not least, please share the stream out. All right. To wherever it is you have digital community, whether it be your YouTube community or your Snapchat, your MySpace, the BGC, Plenty of Fish, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you lay the lane. Just let them whores know that we're loud, we're live, and we're certainly in color. With no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome, panel. Hi. Hey, everybody. It's only y'all social media favorites, girl. Nosey Heaux live with the best of reside. Old Desi piece of stir the pot with Jew. And of course, Royce reading the hell damn down. Now, of course, I have everybody's social media links linked in the description box below. But I'm going to go ahead and let my panelists introduce themselves. I mean, you already know who the hell they are. But starting with the founding mother herself, Nosey Heaux live, baby. Let the folks know how you feeling and where they can find you at on all social media.
As the mammy, hey y'all. Ooh, y'all, I am Nosey Heaux live on all social media, on Instagram, on Twitter. We even got a fucking Tumblr. Now, I don't use it, but go over there and go to the TikTok too. And make sure you check out my channel. I'll be live again tomorrow.
Period. Royce Reed, Sean, let the folk know how you feeling where all the folk can find you at out here on these social media streets.
Y'all can find me at Royce Reed on Instagram, Twitter, and on motherfucking YouTube. And y'all better go ahead and make sure y'all click that subscribe and run CTV his motherfucking 50K. Okay, because let me tell you something about me and Consciouztv. We don't we classy based over here. We don't put our palms on no floor flat like some people, mammy. Ooh, but I'm gonna shut the hell up. So hit the like button. Ooh,
yeah. And then there is no other, but she is hot, honey. Miss Stirring the Pot with Jill. What's going on, love? How are you feeling?
Yo.
Let the folks know where they can find you at out here on these social media streets.
Baby, Roy, cause I'm so bad, baby. I just live every time. What's up, y'all? It's Stirring the Pot with you. How y'all doing tonight? Look, yeah, you can find me on YouTube. On Instagram, it's l.a.ju. On YouTube, it's Stirring the Pot with you. We've been over here with the Tea on Toppa Tea. Okay, so get into it. We always posting the links. We support one another. So once we get back in the Stir the Pot with you, we gonna be back over there cutting up. So make sure you subscribe. We probably gonna get into it real soon. I'm just trying to get comfortable, trying to get back in the zone, y'all. So,
girl, you in here and you got the committee behind you. Are y'all ready for tonight? Y'all ready? Are y'all ready to get? So let me just ask y'all generally, like, how y'all feeling about all this Diddy stuff? Because I had meant to share last night. I did share it on Instagram, but I meant to share it with YouTube. That I don't know about y'all, but the night that I had reported on Kim Porter's excerpts from her book, I had just pooched on through my home and I was just minding my business, fluffing my hair, doing what I do. And I came into contact with something energetically that was just really fucked up. Like, I haven't felt something that spiritually dense and just nasty in a very long time. I had to start praying to the Father, Son, and the Holy damn Daughter up in here. And as soon as I started calling upon the sacred name of God, child, all of that stuff just left me, but I didn't even realize just how dense this content was until I just had an opportunity to step back as a content creator and just feel my feelings. This is a lot. How are y'all feeling about this Diddy saga? This conversation around abuse and trafficking and drugs and criminality is so much hurt and pain, child. I mean, how are y'all general feelings about things, Nosey?
I already knew it was coming. I was waiting on it. My channel was deeply shadow banned, and now Diddy in jail, and we back to getting over 1,000 in the chat. I'm glad he in jail. It brought my channel out the trash because they had that child. They had my child deep in. I'm glad he in there. I heard they moved him to that Newark jail. I don't know what's going on, but I hope he's somewhere. I want him in there with the bed bugs. I want him with the bed bugs, and I want people to talk about those girls. Nobody's talking about those girls. Everybody's talking about some baby oil. Yeah. There's children being mentioned.
The only ones who talking about it. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm glad he's in there. I've been saying it for years. I've been telling people, Jay-Z, Diddy, and I'm waiting on Dr. Dre. The woman that Dr. Dre beat, D. Barnes, she spoke out a few days ago, and I shared it. D. Barnes needs to come on and give a little push, because Dr. Dre is still out here getting honored, and Eminem is going at 50 Cent, not at 50 Cent, at Diddy, but he still messed with Dre. Dre is worse than Diddy. People just don't know it. I'm waiting to see all of them crumble because they have all done dirt to women and children, and I'm not here for it.
Now, I know that you are very spiritual too. Have you been feeling anything around all of this controversy? Like, how your energy been feeling?
Child, Diddy is dark. Diddy has played with dark magic. I'm trying to find his time of birth. If anybody can find, because I got Jay-Z's. I was in Jay-Z and Drake's chart a few days ago, but we'll talk about them another time. But child, Drake's chart say he's feminine. Ooh, he is. But I'm trying to find Diddy's time of birth so I can kind of be able to predict what's going to happen next. Diddy has played with dark magic, and Diddy has sacrificed those albino girls. Diddy has done some things. All of it is dark, and his day is finally here. You can't outrun karma, child.
Period. How you been feeling, Royce? Like, how your energy been feeling? Have you had to dip your toe back into the baptismal pool, honey, and cleanse yourself of some of this filth that's coming up and out again?
I had to go order me some oil, honey. I had to go get me some oil, some holy oil, and to pour all over my body like motherfucking honey, child, because it's too much. It's every day, every time I get on social media, it's some new shit about this damn Diddy situation. And I said this last night on Nosey channel. I said, girl, this is the song that doesn't end and it goes on and on, my friend, honey. That's see, y'all don't know, y'all young hosts don't know that's lamb chop. See, y'all born 2002, 2003 ass kids. Y'all know anything about no lamb chop. That's lamb chop right there. You know,
this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
Yeah.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was. And they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that... Okay, let me shut up. My bad.
Tear it up.
Yes, see, lamb chop was the original Don Dollar. Y'all don't know anything about no lamb chop. Y'all don't know nothing about no lamb chop, honey. And let me tell you something. And let me tell you something. And it's just like this shit has been going on forever. It's like this shit that has been going on since then. I remember, like when I was younger, watching MTV when Diddy had the involvement with that gun in that nightclub, watching on MTV, the lady had that bandage across her face. She was crying. She was out in front of the press, saying how that man came out with that pistol and shot her, and how it felt like something real hot and sharp hit her in the face, and how her ass and y'all was destroyed her. Y'all called her all type of liars, and she was spelling all type of deceit and falsehoods and fallacies. And now it came back to that motherfucker really shot her, and it wasn't Shine. And J-Lo ass had something to do with it, and that's why her motherfucking ass, her career going down the tube, because your ass got something to do with it too, heifer, and your ass going down too. And I want to re-interview sis and let her come out and drag J-Lo down to the ground. This is just too much, Conscious. I need some oil. I need everybody to send me some oil, because I just need to bathe in holy oil and every damn night.
Yes, baby. I want y'all all to put y'all hands to the screen, baby, and saying like love the Royce child. Cleanse them down, girl. Stir the pot. How you been feeling about all this? You know, what your energy been giving?
You know, y'all, it really is a lot. That is the perfect word, okay? But it is just so many years of so much damage that it's like it can't be hidden any longer. Like, I'm glad that it's here. I'm glad that we've been saying this is the year of reveal and, you know, for everything to be exposed and stuff like that. So it's his turn, you know, and that's just how it is right now. You know, everything needs to come out of that closet. And it's like ever since the Tupac and Biggie stuff, like his name just been dirty for so long, you know, like it is time. Like, how can people still be saying anything other than the right thing? You know, like people still trying to cover for him. Y'all been seeing that, or still trying to say like, I don't want to speak on it, or, you know, like he ain't like free him. And, you know, just, it's just so weird, y'all. It's just so weird to see people still in denial. It's like you see this arrogant man with all this money and all this power, and you see what he did with it, and you still gonna have the nerve to like just go against that. It's weird to me, you know?
Yeah.
But a lot of it, I think, stems from, so a lot of it stems from what was already in place before him, and not to take away from everything that he's done and the darkness that came with him, you know? But I think that a lot of what he's being caught for goes way further back. So it's better to push him under the bus than to push the whole house under the bus. You see? So I think this gonna get real sticky and real nasty for a long time. And just like Ken Williams joking and saying like, Diddy gonna snitch on everybody? Baby, guess what? That's not a joke. I think it's just that. You know, everybody is gonna go down if he go down. So it's all going down. Okay.
And in this case, we would love him to do all the snitching, because the whole house of cards needs to come tumbling and crashing down. Did y'all hear about how he was actually manipulating a lot of the victims and how he was actually seducing him at these freak-offs. A lot of people thought that he was actually spiking and drugging the drinks. What he was actually doing was spiking and infusing the ice cubes with mollies, with pink powder, with cocaine. The ice cubes is what was infused. That's why it was a way for people to not be able to trace why they were feeling ill or what happened to them, because they would be able to attest that Diddy opened up a fresh bottle of champagne. So I know he couldn't have spiked or put any type of date grape drug or chemical in my liquid or drink, but it wasn't the liquor itself. It was the ice cubes that was infused with all of the drugs that was taking people out of here. That's some sadistic, manipulative ass shit.
Now, Jesus Christ. Now, I ain't heard that, Conscious. The Lord, that makes sense. That makes sense, because you know, when you open up that bottles of damn Ciroc, you thinking everything is fine in the hood, child, until they put them ice cubes in there, child. Lord.
Yeah.
You know what though? This is why I say those people are slow. Because this reminds me kind of women who were saying that they went to Freaknik, and they knew that girls were being assaulted at Freaknik, but they would take blades and stuff. Why go? Like, why would you want to put yourself in a position to have to stab or hurt somebody to get them off of you? Why would you gamble? I don't understand why it's so important to be in those kinds of spaces. If you feel like he might do something to your drink, why go there and drink at all? Whether you see him open it or not, the fact that you feel like he's that kind of person, why do you want to be there? There's something wrong with a lot of people. Like something's off about it. If I feel like you're trying or thinking about doing something to me, I'm not going near your party.
Facts.
Period.
Facts.
I don't care what I see you open. I don't want anything from you because you're that kind of person.
Right. Yep.
I don't know what you'll do. Yeah, I agree with that.
Because once you would do that, like you would do anything, and I didn't
do anything,
and I didn't know this because I don't follow that woman, but I've heard about her through the grapevine. But Alicia said that the psychic Sloan Bella months ago said that she envisioned Justin Bieber trapped in a fucking ice cube.
Wow. Now, you know, I reviewed some of her videos. Like, I went through the whole video. One of them, I played it twice. We was on live for like 8 hours.
Wow.
I don't remember her saying that, but I do have a bad memory.
Yeah.
But she has said a lot of things that made a lot of sense. She even talked about how Kim was so horrified that she stepped out of her body, that she realized she was dead. She could not believe that she was dead.
She was dead.
And that she's determined to get revenge on this man.
Yep.
It's a lot that Sloan Bella said, but I don't remember that part. But she said a lot of stuff that's we're seeing it. She said that girl gave that book to somebody, to a couple of people, and it looks like it's coming out. I think that's really her book. I don't think it's fake.
I think it's fake. Yeah. Okay. So let's get into some of these slides, because, you know, we're going to get into the best friend speaking out, claiming that the book is fake. I'll be sure the whole nine. But there's also, as I've been saying, pieces of the Titanic have been bobbing up to the surface ever since Diddy's indictment. So, you know, a lot of old clips, a lot of things he said, a lot of things that other people have said connected to Diddy. One of the first clips that, you know, we can talk about here is this interview. I'm not sure from when, courtesy of Neighborhood Talk. Caption, say what? Diddy predicted his arrest over parties in resurfaced interviews. They gonna probably be arresting me, he says. Let's take a listen to this.
We ain't gonna stop. We gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You gonna hear about my party. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it. It ain't nothing but break it down racial barriers, break it down generation barriers. People from all walks of life. Ron Perlman talking to Jay-Z, Jay-Z talking to, you know what I'm saying? It just goes on and on. You know, it's just, they won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're going to hear about my party. They're going to be shutting them down. They're going to probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things.
And baby, did they arrest him. There was another interview he was doing on a daytime television show, I believe, where he actually also spoke about how the women at these parties are given a lot of liquor and the doors are absolutely locked. So he's been saying a lot of incriminating ish.
Yep. He said that on Conan O'Brien about lock the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely. Anybody else has a comment about that clip or?
I do. Diddy saying that he's probably going to be arrested reminds me of some information that I got late last night from Clubhouse. I don't want to go into it now because I don't have all of the information. I'm going to try to see what I can find and talk about it tomorrow. If y'all want to join tomorrow, I'll drop the link for y'all. But that's kind of explosive. Diddy, I'm going to say this. I think that Diddy I think he said that because he didn't think he was ever going to be arrested. And I think the reason why he didn't think he would ever be arrested is because Diddy has been an informant for a long time. And I'm going to leave that alone.
Oh, I've been hearing that.
And I got a little bit of tea on that. Mm-hmm. And I got to dig into it tonight and tomorrow. So I can have, because I couldn't do it today because I don't have enough information. I didn't have time. But I'm going to gather up information on that. He said that thinking he was never going to be arrested. Mm-hmm. So let me just, but it ain't going to never happen to me. He was confident because he was allegedly an informant. I'm going to tell y'all how I found out that it's true.
So he still is in this moment an informant.
I don't know. I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know. But I don't know. But when this came to my attention last night, y'all got to get on Clubhouse because I'm telling y'all, those late night Clubhouse rooms, people that know people be in there, they crawl in there late at night because they feel like it's safe. It's people in the industry that come in. It's crazy. I'm starting to wonder if Diddy's going to do time. I don't know. But I don't know. I think that at this time, though, he was definitely an informant. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not sure. But at that time, for sure. In the 90s, he was an informant. I'm going to get into it tomorrow. Go ahead.
Oh, it kind of makes sense because now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of do make sense that his ass was probably an informant back then. I don't know if he's one currently now because if he's an informant, I don't know why they go charge him, but maybe he's an informant on one side of one thing, but the shit that he was actually charged with is completely different than what he was doing informing on. I don't know. Shad, this story.
Have y'all heard about the fact that allegedly he's working on a plea deal right now? That they're close to concluding a plea deal on his behalf?
I didn't hear that. But but one of the charges is like minimum 15 years minimum. Yeah. I mean, what kind of plea? What's he gonna give up?
He's gonna have to give up something big. It's got to be.
This is the feds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Give up something equivalent.
With a 98% or something conviction rate.
Yeah.
Do you think that they locked him up to get other people saying like, okay, look here, motherfucker, you finna get 25, 35, 45, 55 years. You're going to tell us everything.
Apparently,
we already know everything, but you already know everything, but we want to hear from your fucking mouth too.
Apparently, that's the strategy of the DA and the prosecutors is they are trying to get him to squeal first. So they're trying to put enough pressure on him and leave enough wiggle room to see if he's going to squeal and start yabba dabba doing, because they know because of this is a racketeering, this is organized crime, this is a RICO, that Diddy got access to some shit and they want that shit. So it's just a matter of whether Diddy is going to be willing to tell, because if he do so, he's definitely going to have to worry about the safety of himself and his family for retaliatory purposes.
So, who would he give up? Magic Johnson has been linked to the freak offs. They say that he was dating Magic Johnson's son, EJ, and that's how EJ knows all the tea. So Magic Johnson is somebody that's well respected. Jay-Z is a link to the freak offs, but Jay-Z is playing games with Kendrick and Drake and throwing everybody under the bus, including Diddy, I think. So who is he gonna give up? I don't know. Suge is already in jail. He's not gonna give up Clive Davis and all those people. Harv Pierre maybe, but Harv Pierre is not really a big fish. Not like Diddy, Jay-Z. I don't know. I don't know.
And Clive Davis, he won't even say say his name at this point, baby. He like, Diddy who? Diddy what? He on his Jigga who? Jigga what shit, child? He don't know who the hell Diddy is, baby. And shout out to Benji for the old nasty piece of Cash App. Thank you, babes. Make sure you guys shout out to Benji Accents on YouTube. He's a great content creator. Shout out to him. Starting to Power Jew. Anything that you got to say, child, about Diddy and the plea deal? Because he gonna have to give up them white folk. He gonna have to give up them big wigs.
I think that he's giving up anybody on them tapes. Whatever he feels so secure and blackmail and holding all these years, that is, I think, the legs he feel like he have to stand on. Like all of the videos and the who was there and the who is who, and I think that's what he feel like is strong enough to get him out, or to get him out of the way. They keep saying politicians on there and this one and that one or whoever. So I guess he feel like he played it smart, but I don't know. Look like he can play that his own game.
They won't have to give his ass no deal if they would track that damn plane and subpoena the contents that was on that damn plane in the Caribbean island. They need to track down what came off that plane, where it went to, and what it stored, because that's where the tea on top of the tea is, baby. Is over there in the Caribbean island.
Period.
Yeah.
And then you gotta think about this too. I thought his mama was a lot younger than him. People were saying that she's like 84. So maybe he like, you know what? 10, even 5 years is pushing it. Let me go ahead and just drop these dimes so I get my black ass up out of here. Then he got that daughter that's 1 year old. His other daughters is only 17. He like, you know what? My mammy, she can't be cold up her. She can't be putting her hands on the palms flat forever. She only got a few more years. Let me go ahead and spill these teas and go ahead and just give up all these people that they want me to give up so I get my black ass up out of here.
Time gonna tell. Time is gonna tell. And while time is telling, Diddy's music apparently is and has been increasing in streams following his arrest and indictment. Now the people are saying that it ain't nothing but the damn feds who running up his streams, girl, because they piling through his music for Blues Clues and Easter eggs. What y'all think about Diddy seeing an increase in revenue and interest in his music following all of this salaciousness?
I don't think that's the feds. I think that's people listening to his music. I think that talking about all of this and having people reminisce, even if they don't mean to support him, people reminiscing about, back then, Diddy said this and that back then. That's when he was with Mary, and that's when Kim and this and that. So they go on to listen to the music because people just start going down memory lane. Also, I think a lot of these little Gen Z kids don't even know Diddy. I don't know who raised those people, but a lot of Gen Zers, their parents really failed them, because I knew about all the musicians from the 60s, 70s, 80s before I was born. And it's like these parents didn't really share that with their kids, because I've seen people say that they didn't realize that Michael Jackson was darker skinned before. And I'm like, what world have you been living in? So I think also a lot of these Gen Z kids, now that this story broke, they're going listening like, who is Diddy? I think that's what's going on with the streams. I don't think it might be the fans, but I think it's just people curious and going down memory lane.
But you know what? I'm not surprised that this is happening, because right when R. Kelly got clipped, his streams went sky high. And people was blasting that damn music. I remember somebody was down there in front of the damn prison, the federal prison out there in Chicago, on top of the damn the parking garage, blasted his music, put all on social media talking about some free R. Kelly.
A mess.
And then they was out there when they was during the trial, they was playing his music, writing free R. Kelly in chalk along the sidewalk into the courthouse. So all his victims had to walk across words saying free R. Kelly as they walk into the courthouse to tell their testimony.
They sure did.
So I'm not surprised at all whatsoever that Diddy's streams that rise to the top and it won't stop, just like motherfucking R. Kelly ass. And now he's gonna give him more money for his legal defenses and stuff like that. And because Diddy is not, and if they do go to trial, he's gonna fight tooth and nail, unless he gonna come out with a plea deal.
Have y'all heard him and his attorney apparently are gearing up to allegedly countersue Cassie?
Ooh, I didn't hear about that.
Because she's going to be a star witness for the trial, they're getting ready to throw her under the bus and getting ready to pull a reverse Uno on the narrative and basically sell the other narrative of Cassie, which is that she was a willing participant. She was at these freak offs. She was helping to recruit underage girls, etc. Like they about to pull the whole reverse in order to smear her so that she doesn't have a lot of credibility on the stand. So shit about to get wild.
Ooh, go ahead,
Yo,
Jim.
I want to say something about the music right quick, right? Because it's funny you bring that up. Like, I think it's something to do with somebody putting money into streams as well. Let me tell you why. Because I listen to like satellite radio and stuff, like when I be in the car and all that, and I've been hearing Diddy music, and I'm like, why are they playing that all of a sudden? Like, where does that come from? I'm not gonna lie. It's nothing I'm looking up. It's nothing I'm looking for. Y'all know I be riding. I be outside, okay? And the satellite radio be on, and I be like, why? What is y'all doing? And then that's what I be thinking. Like, these kids don't know nothing about Diddy. Why is y'all pushing this music out all of a sudden? Like, all of it too. Like him and Mace, him and whatever Stevie J got, him and Blige, all of that. And it's so random because it's like nobody wasn't playing no Diddy music. I even heard Danny Kane Showstopper. I was like, no, where'd that come from? Like, so somebody is putting money somewhere. You see what I'm saying? There is a little Diddy agenda somewhere. I don't know where it is or where it come from, but I've been hearing it. And I just thought it was really weird. And it wasn't nothing to really mention to y'all saying that, but yay, it's crazy. Somebody's still trying.
And maybe that's the answer right there. Like a lot of the younger generation who didn't come up during the Danny Kane and Diddy era are now kind of experiencing publicity right now due to everything going on with Diddy. So maybe they're the ones who are streaming and kind of singing like, who the fuck is Diddy? Why is he a big deal? Who the fuck? And what the fuck was his like role in music, etc. So now they all getting their damn life.
Yep, and then what Nosey said is 100% true as well. Like these Gen Zers and stuff like that, they don't know nothing. Like our generation did a disservice to them. Because when I was growing up, I knew about fucking Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke died damn near 30 years before I was even fucking born.
I knew Otis Redding, all of them.
All of them. My dad used to sing.
Our parents actually talked to us and shared with us.
Okay.
Their parents really, I don't know what's wrong with those people. All they know is social media.
Yeah.
That's all they know.
It's a very creepy, scary generation. They scare me.
Okay. Like my father used to sing Sam Cooke all the time. And I was like, what's Sam Cooke? Until I got older, I said, then, read about Sam Cooke and learn about Sam Cooke. I said, that's my dad used to sing to him all the time. Everything, the Temptations, Smokey Robinson, all those people back in the day, killer ass Marvin Gaye. All this stuff. I got a picture of my mom and my dad wearing all white on their way to go see Marvin Gaye right before he got killed. And so it's like, you know, these people don't know, they don't know anything about no education. They don't know anything about no type of like showing these kids that, you know, there was a life before social media, before cell phones. There was a life, you know.
Right.
We had, you know, when we had to get our teas, we had to read the newspaper, we had to read
Word Up magazine.
Okay.
Word Up magazine.
We had
and
to
all
read
the
the National
posters
Enquirer.
inside of the magazines. They had the big wall
Okay,
posters. That was the shit.
Okay, we had to read Vibe. We had to read Ebony and Jet. We had to read all the black blogs, all the black magazine publications to get our teas, child. These kids nowadays, they don't know shit about that, child. And they don't know anything. Their parents ain't told them about no motherfucking Diddy. So their ass is on Apple Music, on YouTube, listen to this man's stuff, hype, and his views and his streams is going all the way to the sky. And it's going to do nothing, put more money in this goddamn pocket.
Exactly. I mean, thank God his assets are fucking frozen right now, but they definitely are making the damn oppressor rich as hell right now. Well, speaking of the oppressor, there is a story that you guys may have heard through the grapevine of how Diddy hung Wale ass over a damn balcony because of Cassie. So let's take a look and a listen, chia.
And she's singing, but the girl is Cassie at the time. I don't really know what's going on. I just know she's a big singer. I'm not a musician. I'm not a music guy at this time. I'm not into music. I'm just there with Shy, literally make sure Shy, all right. I know like the popping people, while they've been telling us like before we even get to the studio with him and Cassie in the studio, Wale was already telling us like, man, we better go to the studio with Cassie. Man, Diddy be acting crazy over her. Diddy don't want nobody working around her. So y'all make sure y'all don't look at her too wild or make her feel uncomfortable. Or if you see her security guards with her, just prepping us on how crazy Diddy act over her. Like any guys that's around her in her vicinity, while Diddy not around, he kirks off, he goes off. We make it through the session. We probably like an hour in the session, like an hour into the session, maybe two. While they doing what they do in the studio, but they helping each other. It's just professional, y'all. It ain't nothing like, they ain't doing nothing weird. I don't feel no weird vibes. I don't see no flirting or nothing. It's really professional. They making good music. So I'm off, not paying no attention. I've been heard what he told me before we walk in here about Diddy be tripping, but I'm just thinking like Diddy be tripping. I swear to God, Diddy and his security guys walk through this room. I told y'all. But I don't know. I guess they weren't supposed to be there doing it in person together. They were supposed to sit there or whatever, but they was trying to keep and do it in person together because they ain't thinking Diddy gonna pop up in here. And this girl in the studio.
Now, mind you, he is saying all of that. I want to show y'all something in conjunction with his story. Let me see. I want to show you guys this clip of Cassie, DJ Khaled, all them folk at some type of a black tie event or some type of an event, child. And there's a guy that's sitting with Cassie. And as soon as Diddy comes over, he know what time it is. Check this out. This is Diddy here, Cassie. Look at that. Look at this nigga. This flies up immediately. I'm gonna show you that one more time in case y'all missed it. That's how quick he got up, girl. He got up so quick that you almost miss it if you don't look, honey. Okay. For real, Diddy, Cassie, and this nigga here. Bloop, gone, baby. That's right, honey. So, going back to what old boy talking about, what y'all think?
Child, he tried to burn Kid Cudi's car, so.
Indeed.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
That sounds about right. You saw how he looked at her when he got up? That's all you need to know right there.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that Cassie probably got mopped and bopped that night because of that whole incident. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know he did.
Because her best friend also recently did an interview, and she was saying how like when they would hang out, like Cassie was guarded like the damn CIA, baby. Like they couldn't even do anything. Every which way they turned, there was always a horde of what was almost like Secret Service, baby, who was clocking their every move, who was with them every turn. And that when Diddy would enter the room, it would almost be like the energy out of the entire room would just be sucked out. Like everything would just get real static, get real dense, get real sterile. Like everybody knew what type of time it was. Everybody knew that Cassie was Diddy's property. Right. So from blowing up cars to hanging niggas over balconies to him and Cassie allegedly also getting high as hell one night and jumping on a golf course and heading down the LA highway. High as hell, wide-eyed and open on a golf course on the interstate. Pushing it at 40 miles an hour, girl. On the interstate. Just
zooted and booted. Child.
Zooted and booted.
This is a mess. I believe it.
Well, speaking of mess, courtesy of the Jasmine brand, girl, I'll be sure maybe headed to court over claims written in a fake alleged memoir with alleged diary entries from his late ex-wife, Kim Porter. Child, the R&B singer took to social media today to call for an investigation into the individual who worked closely with the model prior to her untimely passing. In a few lengthy posts shared to Instagram, I'll be sure claimed that the people around Kim Porter were instructed to steal her original book notes about her ex-music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, 56, and turn them into fabricated bullshit and offensive pages circulated via Amazon. Before the release of the alleged book, Kim Porter died in her home in November of 2018, reportedly from pneumonia. Alongside pages of the published alleged diary entries, the 56-year-old wrote, quote, "I am writing this post to formally request an investigation into an entire group of individuals who worked at or around the residence of Miss Kimberly Porter, including the publicist who assisted drafting this." Speaking on a chapter in the book that claims the night and day singer had actual relations with Diddy, I'll be sure continue, quote, "It has come to my attention that these persons were also instructed to steal her computer and mobile devices, which contained her original book notes. Original notes are distinct from the fabricated bullish and offensive pages circulated via Amazon, which depict graphic actual acts involving me that never took place and were edited and added after Miss Porter's tragic murder." In a separate post, Albee stated, "Unfortunately, Kimberlina was taken from us way too soon, and before she could complete her true thoughts, before this fake unauthorized edit released on Amazon, which the disappearance of her computer and vital evidence raises significantly more questions," he furthered. "There will be a significant suit headed right for the heads of the responsible parties who dragged my name into this bullish." Full story on the JasmineBrand.com, girl. Al be sure claims he's not playing, child. He wants an entire investigation opened up. And you know, while I was reading this, I was thinking to myself, if a little bit of what Al be sure is saying is true, this might explain why Corey Gamble, Kris Jenner's now husband and the handler of Kanye West, was at Kimberly's home the day that she passed away. There are pictures of him hanging around her doorstep as EMT and the firefighters are pushing through. And he could have been on assignment to go in there to scrub the home, to find her shit, find this hard drive, find this laptop, find any notes, any diaries, ravage through her shit, and, you know, report back that everything has been cleared. What do y'all think about Albee Shore alleging that he's going to sue? He wants an entire investigation opened up. What are y'all thoughts?
Child. You want to go, Roy?
Al is a bitch ass motherfucker, and let me tell you something. Al. The reason why you don't need to do no investigation, because you already know what's in the book. Because you all been through that. Where I read, Al, I believe everything about it. That you fucked Kim and you fucked Diddy too. I believe it. Y'all have a DPs with Kim down at the motherfucking Uptown Studio, down at the Uptown Records. I believe it. Yo, I ain't never liked you. And you know what? That unibrow, you thought you so cute and stuff like that the light skin. What you need to do, instead of asking for the feds to look into this, what you need to do is drink some fucking milk and put a fade in between the eyes, okay? Because we tired of that. We're tired. That was back then in the 80s. I was your bust a fade right there in between that eye, right here, because we tired and through. Your ass know exactly what happened in this motherfucking book. You play a part into why she ran to fucking Diddy, because Anitra said this. Anitra said, and I believe this too, because I saw this too, that goddamn it, he was treating her any old type of way, putting her out to his house, and he is the reason why Kim ran off to motherfucking Diddy ass. You're the reason. Why is it that Quincy has a better relationship with Diddy than your motherfucking ass? And I said this last night. How is it that I can see how Justin has a relationship with Diddy because Wolf, his real pappy, got Swiss cheesed right in front of the goddamn nightclub. He ain't got no damn pappy. They didn't want to sit there and say his pappy has been Swiss cheesed and sit up to the upper room. And so I can see why Diddy is that boy's daddy. Quincy has a whole ass, alive ass parent. And Quincy's calling another nigga daddy, and he got an old able-bodied ass man right here. And then you want to ask the feds to investigate, nigga? You investigate. You got money. Why don't you hire a PI? Oh, I forgot your ass on Obamacare, and you can't fucking afford it because your ass always got their strokes and shit, and your ass on all type of motherfucking Medicaid and Medicare, and your ass can't fucking afford it because ain't nobody playing that night and day anymore in 2024. Maybe you had your son remix the motherfucking song. Maybe you can have somebody to take your ass down to the motherfucking to the clinic and get whatever problems worked out with your crazy ass. You want to sit here and tell the feds to damn investigate? No, nigga, you need to investigate. Investigate these nuts. Get your ass up and investigate. Child, I'm so tired of Al. Child, let me stop. Go ahead, y'all. Oh Lord.
I already cussed Al out earlier twice. I think this book is true. I think it's Kim's book. I think Corey Gamble went down there with his big hips. He was going to try to stuff the flash drive in his hip meat, and he probably found a copy. But Sloan Bella said that woman had already given away copies to people in case something happened to her. So I believe that she did that. I think that she did give the copies to people. I think Al B. Sure was fucking Diddy. I think that's why Al B. Sure has been hesitant to call Diddy out. And I think his son don't respect him because he's so hesitant. Nigga, he tried to kill you and he killed my mother and you sitting there being quiet. Nigga, fuck you. Stop being light-skinned, bitch. Say something.
Stop being light-skinned.
That nigga
I know that's right, Al.
Then the mother, he's light-skinned. He won't say nothing. And now it makes sense why I couldn't figure out why he won't say nothing. Because he was fucking and sucking too. Child.
That's for your post.
Like still trying to protect him.
It was my words. It was my words, Al. And I said what I said. Yo, nasty
Nosey and Royce ass gonna be in court together.
Yeah, I don't care. Al, don't get mad at me because I'm sitting here telling the truth. I ain't said no damn lies. I'm not touching K. What I said was, motherfucker, it's in a book, it's alleged, and you ain't gonna come for me, Al, because what I said was motherfucking true. And what was said, and that was alleged, and what you want me to do, Al, I said it. So what's up? Your ass is a coward, is you a bitch for sitting here asking the feds to investigate what your whole ass gonna do with your goddamn self. I'm sorry, go ahead, Jew.
Stirring the pot.
No, it's cool, baby. I just said I could see that. Just like him trying to protect him, like the women be saying. I was just trying to protect him. Like, is that's what kept your mouth on hush all that time? Like, I just thought he was scared of the nigga. He didn't want to die. He thought he was gonna kill him and stuff. That's what I thought. But that makes way more sense. You was part of the love triangle. That's what had to happen.
because Kim did say in our book that her and Diddy was swinging like hell from chandeliers, baby, that they had a very open entanglement, child, that she was over there fucking and sucking off on Tupac on a regular basis, allegedly, child, that it was an open dance floor between her and Diddy. So, I mean, did Quincy find his way up in there, honey, and throw that ass in a circle?
Child. Ooh.
Child, this is nasty work, Gria. It's nasty work.
Yes.
So before we move on from Quincy, how y'all feel about the best friend? Because Kim's alleged best friend is also kind of echoing the same sentiments that there ain't no motherfucking book, there ain't no motherfucking tell all.
Are we talking about Erica? What's her name? Electra? What's her name?
I think her, yeah.
That's Diddy's cousin.
Wow. So of course she would
lie.
Yep.
That's Diddy's cousin.
Yep, she tried it. She had to try it. He had to stick his cousin outside looking crazy. Yep. That's what had to happen. Lies. That book is out there. And it's time. I'm excited. I'm excited that it's finally coming to light. No matter what it says. It's just that she was working on it, and that's what she was fighting for. And I feel like that's the main reason.
Oh, we can barely hear you, Ju. It's something going on with your microphone, love. You sound kind of faded out a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like that allegedly, if he got her, if he got her killed or whatever like that, that was the main reason. That was the motive, the book. That's how I felt. So I'm glad that it's coming to light. I'm glad that it's coming out. We can see it. We can read it, even if it's some of it. That's probably not all she wanted to say, but that's what she had the time to say, So I'm excited for it. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And I can't wait. I mean, y'all gonna read it right now, so I can't wait to get it live.
I was gonna go out and have some pasta, but I just ordered me a whole chicken, a whole Peruvian chicken.
Yes.
And I'm gonna sit here and eat that whole chicken and listen to this book.
Period.
Yes, baby.
Because we're gonna flip through every page, whether it's allegedly or not. It's getting read tonight. For my $24.99, bitch, we reading the index, the chapter, the disclaimer. We're gonna do the whole 9, and I might fuck around and interview the damn publisher as well, because I got his information as well, and he down for the count.
Yeah, and congratulations to him. I feel say congratulations to her, because this is her thing. You know what I'm saying? And this is her truth. And allegedly or not, I believe it. That lady didn't seem like that type of lady. So let her truth come out. Let her truth be told too. They say she wasn't gonna stop till she get it out. Well, let's go. Let's do it.
Get it out. Yeah.
CTV, check IG real quick too.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm glad she did put it out there. I'm glad she did.
Yep. Because you know what too, y'all? Like, it's really like you said earlier, they trying to throw all them baby Earl stories up in there. Yeah, I'm from Louisiana, Earl. That's what we say. Yeah, trying to throw all them baby Earl stories in there. and it's not it's that is not even the tip of the iceberg. It's all about the trafficking and the real stuff that's going on underground and underneath. So that's what I want to be uncovered. And that's what also made me say that it's way bigger than him. This is learned behavior. This is really what makes them billionaires and millionaires at the end of the day. This whole underground business that they don't speak of. So, like, this is really what I'm excited to be uncovered. It's not all the gay stuff, all that stuff gonna be thrown out. All that. That's what we're gonna be hearing for time and time and time. All the gay stuff. That's cool. That's tea. But at the end of the day, all them sex trafficking and all that stuff, all them real operations, that need to come out. That need to be uncovered.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. The whole house of cards is coming down, baby. It's crazy how this whole shit just got everybody shooketh, baby. It got everybody shooketh. Because see, my question is, because apparently Quincy and Al have been getting very close as a now that Diddy done been chained away. So do y'all think that all of this is going to affect Quincy's relationship to Al B. Shore now, because it's like, because Quincy's still supporting Diddy. He's still supporting Diddy.
He was in court. But did you see Al B. Shore said that he was in court because he is watching his sisters. You saw that?
Yeah, allegedly. He's protecting his
Allegedly.
Yeah.
But I just feel like the manipulation goes so deep and so far that I wouldn't be surprised if he still was trying to fight for this man, because this man raised him, right? So it's like we don't know what kind of seeds he been dropping in that boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is gonna be a mess, because I want to know how the kids feel. Like, I'll be sure out here crying aloud saying that, look, your stepdaddy unalived your mama. I wonder how that is, like, you know, like what's going through Quincy's head now.
Yeah.
The truth.
I mean, he's been hearing that though. He's been here. He didn't just start hearing that. People been saying that since Kim died.
But we never really know how sheltered they were, how manipulative he was to make him think that, oh, this is just rumors. People just say all kind of stuff about me. You know how R. Kelly was doing them, just putting all kind of shit in their head to make them think otherwise. Like, it just takes time to realize and to see, to make it make sense. So I just hope we get the truth, because that is the truth, Playboy. Your daddy is sideways, upside down, inside out.
Your audio still going out, boo. But his daddy being sideways.
Probably because I'm moving around. I'm sorry. And my voice, y'all, I be yelling. Look, I can't get my voice back.
Sideways in more ways than once, honey. Figuratively and allegedly, literally sideways.
Oh, girl.
Taking that pain in every direction. All right. Quincy. Now, this resurfaced audio of 50 Cent is bobbing back up to the surface, girl. It's one of the Titanic pieces that has washed up ashore. And it is a 50 Cent putting us on to Brother Love, aka Sean Combs, aka Diddy. This clip, he exposed Brother Love for allegedly sending him freaky videos of Cassie, because 50 Cent has been alleging for a while that he received one of these alleged freak off clips, and people was just kind of, it was unbelievable at the time, but under circumstances, child.
Kick it on telephone and shit after the main shit.
Right.
And the nigga be like, I had to, they send me the girl pictures, like pictures of the girl, like not the shit that y'all saw. Worse, way worse.
Wow. Are you kidding me up?
Like penetration pictures and
nah, come on, man. Come on, Phil.
All that. And I didn't even I called the nigga, I said, yo, you fucking with this girl, like you really like you like her like that? And he was like, yeah, that's my girl. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send you something. You look at it, you call me back. I sent him the photos, the pictures and everything. And the nigga called back and was like, yo, thanks, man, about tonight. Yo, I really appreciate that. So where you get these shit from? And I said, you know, like, cause they know, like, if something crazy is going on, if they send it to me, I'll make sure it get out there. Like, as far as this TeaOnToppaTea is concerned.
Yeah.
Call, we should kick it on telephone.
So what y'all think, girl, about 50 running over to Diddy with these alleged freak off pictures that was circulating in the industry that ended up in 50 Cent's hand, child? He claimed he called Diddy, and you know, Diddy was just like, thank you, child, where you get this from? And I don't know whether 50 Cent cleared it up or not, but
yeah, I saw that before, and they were saying he had put out videos of Cassie or pictures of Cassie, and that Diddy knew that he did it. Child, I think Diddy gets a kick out of humiliating people. You know, Diddy had Kenny Lattimore on his knees in his office with the door cracked. He gets a kick out of, like, you know, people being exposed.
Yeah, and humiliating people, emasculating men, like of that power, like that control and that domination over human beings. That also corroborates what Cassie was saying in her lawsuit when she said that one of the reasons why she stayed was because Diddy would use this footage to blackmail her to stay in the relationship. And she would be forced to watch her freak offs back while they would be flying overseas and shit on the private jet, that he would make her watch the shit and torment her. And allegedly he was already disseminating this information. Now with 50 Cent saying this, I wonder if 50 Cent square chin big back ass is going to be also subpoenaed and or a part of the witness stand, since he has exhibits and evidence in his possession that he can attest to. Because I wonder if, because I'm sure the feds are going to come back and supersede Diddy's indictments, as the U.S. attorney said, you know, this is an ongoing investigation. I'm sure more shit is going to be added to Diddy's charges. And one of those things can be revenge porn that they can get him from. If 50 Cent is willing to come forward and he corroborates that, in fact, he received this shit and this could really only have come from Diddy, it's going to be interesting. What do y'all think?
China. Not more charges for Diddy. Ooh.
More charges. I think it's coming, because I think that they're going to circle back and investigate Dawn's lawsuit, because, you know, her lawsuit is explosive, especially because it really emphasizes that he was trafficking underage people and minors.
Yep. And she pointed out the spiritual part of that too, the spiritual work that he was doing by insisting on having albinos.
Albinos, yep. So we've been talking about that a lot too. Sickening.
It's a mess.
That Sloan mentioned a lot about that too. The spiritual side and the ritual side of what he was doing and what he was doing it for. So that makes a lot of sense too.
Yeah, because I don't know if y'all know, but I know Nosey Heaux was pretty polarized about the whole albino piece. And then come to find out, albinos are actually right now currently being hunted in the Middle East.
Yes.
For their...
You can Google this in Africa and everything.
Mm-hmm.
50 Cent knew what he was doing. That's a practice that's well known.
Well known. Yep. And their body parts are being
looking for albinos. And where are they? Where are these albinos? Dead. That's where they are.
Yeah. Somebody asking, why albinos? Well, as you guys know, you know, in the spiritual community or in the mystical occultic community, like there's a dark side and there's a light side to the community. There are left-hand paths which move from their egos. They move from self-gain, sometimes move from evil, and then there's the right-hand paths, and those are the ones who move from light and love, like myself and Nosey, who used to crack.
Hold on,
you know?
I do left-hand magic. I don't.
Okay, well, honey,
if left-hand magic can come in when people have played with you, I don't believe in let the universe take care of it, forgive and forget, turn the other cheek. Your cheek gonna fall off playing with me. That's what's gonna happen.
But see, I consider even defensive magic to be a part of the right hand path practice too, because I practice a defensive magic as well. But I feel like, you know, like you said, it's righteous even to defend yourself. Like we all have an organic, innate right to defend.
But the way I do it, I don't get even Steven. When they go low, I go to hell.
Okay, so that might be a little bit left hand.
It's a little left. I go a little left because they shouldn't have played with me.
Baby, Nosey says her broom is gonna broom, bitch. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to play with you even, but you know, I'm very mindful as well. But even back to the albino piece, right? So there's a long-standing belief that albino people are supernatural and divine, and in the Middle East, albino people are being hunted right now. I'm talking about to the point that like soothsayers, witch doctors, sorcerers, witches are running up in albinos' homes and snatching them out of their homes, like abducting them, kidnapping them, mutilating them, taking their eyes, their nose, their legs, their toes, and using their body parts as a part of spell work and ritualistic magic and potions. There's also a belief that SCX with albino people helps to produce and sustain wealth and power, which we know all these narcissistic, capitalistic entertainers and sociopaths are obsessed with their money. They are obsessed with the obtainment of wealth and power and access. So Diddy having a particular profile when it comes to his victims, as it relates to albino women and men, or girls and boys, Indonesian women, girls, etc. Girl, it's interesting how all those things have a spiritual link, considering that P. Diddy is connected to Freemasons and secret societies and the Illuminati and all of that shit. So it all ties in together. Do y'all feel like 50 Cent should have made bigger noise?
Hell yeah.
I believe so too.
Yeah.
I believe if he knew this, then why he didn't say anything? See, I have 50 Cent, Lord. I try not to, because you know I roasted Al down to the ground. I don't want to keep roasting people down to the ground. But 50 Cent gets on my nerves sometimes. Like 50 Cent, like he be toting the line too much for me, and I don't really feature 50 Cent because I don't like how his ass, treat his older son, his black son. He treat his black son like trash, his older son like trash.
Like Brian McKnight ass.
Like Brian McKnight ass. He treats his first son like trash. But the son he has with Daphne Joy, this light-skinned little boy, he treats him like gold. And I always have like your ass is in too much of this shit. 50 Cent. I believe your ass was. You keep saying that your ass didn't do this with Diddy, just didn't do this with Diddy. I have a feeling that your ass partook in one of these type of parties. I don't know. That maybe it's alleged. That's how I feel. Okay, your ass, 50 Cent, your shit ain't clean. And some of the stuff you do say is right, but I'm still side-eyeing your ass, 50 Cent, because if that was true, that this man is sending pornographic videos of his girlfriend to you, why you ain't say anything like bring the alarm even more harder? Like this man is crazy as hell. But I mean he has been saying that Diddy was crazy as hell, but it just feels though like your ass, like how he was saying it in his video, he was kind of saying it like in jest, like you wasn't serious. It's like you was just like you were just talking shit with your homeboy.
Right, he was just kind of like spilling
like
tea.
He was in the barbershop. Exactly. Like he was kicking. It was that's serious. Like 50 Cent, Lord.
It goes to show you how much of a boys club that these niggas are in, because why not have contacted Cassie as well? Like you gonna contact Diddy, but you're not gonna contact Cassie and let her know that these salacious, lascivious ass images are going on and are being spread about to her peers. Like you're not gonna put her up on game and give her the opportunity to get in front of that or to get to the bottom of that. Like you want to go and contact Diddy ass and see if Diddy's the victim in the situation. Like these niggas love dick riding so bad and so hard for each other. It's wild.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, while we back on Clive Davis ass, allegedly comedian Eddie Griffin says that the diddler was smashing and dashing the gush hole of Clive Davis and was using recorded tapes as blackmail, courtesy of AKA Truth Matters, honey, who says that couldn't have said it better myself. This is a repost, and let's check out what comedian Eddie Griffin had to say.
Fights and Diddy, they said, nigga, you gotta take this shit because we can't be involved. But Diddy's smart. He filmed every fuck session. So he was fucking Clive and the motherfucking freak boy that run Universal Music Group. So he got them on some fuck tapes. Now that's why they raided the house, because they got friends in Homeland Security and the feds. And they said, get in there and get them tapes from this nigga. He trying to blackmail us. That's what I believe is going on.
Once again, and Diddy is gonna have to cough up some real big names, baby, if he want to have a sufficient plea deal, because they're not gonna deal with him giving them all of the day players. Like they don't care about the chef, about the driver, about like these low-key players. They want the people with power and the people with money who running shit. Y'all have any thoughts about what Eddie Griffin had to say about why he believes they raided Diddy's home child? They trying to find the fuck off between Diddy and Clive Davis ass.
See, that might explain why they arrested an informant, a longtime informant. Because men who are in power are like, no, bitch, you be an informant and have your freak offs in exchange without us busting you. But now that you trying to blackmail us, we about to end the freak offs and you going to prison. Child.
That part.
Ooh.
Any thoughts, y'all?
Child, this is a mess. Clive Davis, you a little bit too old to be going, child.
Clive is too old to be in prison. They need to put him in prison for what happened to Whitney Houston, though. Clive Day should have been numbered, because what happened to Whitney Houston? They should have been to Clive Davis. Honestly, Ray J too. While he's sitting up there saying he don't know, he ain't seen nothing like that at Diddy's parties and never heard about it. You are a black ass lie.
Exactly. And he was with all the shits. He the one who allegedly was Hollywood's head dealer. He was the one who was supplying everybody their things and their party things.
The little pusher.
Things they love to go up their noses and in their veins.
Whitney Houston call him a delivery boy.
A delivery boy.
I cut you off, Roy. I think I cut Royce off. My bad. Y'all know I just be talking.
No, you didn't cut me off. Child,
you a Ray J ass FedEx, child.
Oh, not FedEx, child. I call Ray J allegedly the Grim Reaper, child, because you know they said they sent Whitney up allegedly up yonder. Then he got Wendy Williams all glassy eyed and club footed. Got her on all type of water pills and stuff, child. It's a damn mess. Ray J, you ain't gonna come up in here talking about stuff you ain't know what was going on, child. Yo, child.
Especially not when his own shenanigans involve him and Kim and Kris Jenner being in a room together producing the infamous corn tape that leveraged Kim's whole entire career, girl. And so you don't know about nobody else shenanigans, but you all your own personal shenanigans are almost damn near equivalent.
Okay, because we ain't gonna forget. Okay, because we're not gonna forget about last week how Princess Love spilled your teas about how your ass was abusive towards her.
Yeah.
She kind of alluded your ass was been a bit abusive towards her. Ray J, you should have shut your fucking mouth. That's what you should have did. You should have kept your mouth closed and go watch them children. That's what you should have did, because she alluded to that, how your ass was trying to force them children to say a story that didn't happen.
Yeah,
trying to gaslight those kids.
And the video is there. You could hear him on there trying to gaslight and coach those kids. And she said she gonna just save her proof for the judge.
Yep.
Sure did.
She I want to know also Ray J was involved with Zeus Network, and Zeus Network child Lemon Pepper been over there trafficking.
Yep.
Girls. So
and
what Ray J
all type of STIs and handing out all type of STIs allegedly to them girls.
Yep.
The girls was getting the crunchy munchy downstairs, messing with the head CEO in charge, allegedly. A mess. But what I'm saying, everybody running for the hills now. Everybody, it was so cool to be seen with Diddy. Everybody was, felt like there was a la creme of the la creme being invited to a Diddy party. It was also good and gravy. And now that he done been indicted, baby, the people don't see no evil, they don't know no evil. Yeah. Diddy who, Diddy what?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's coming out though.
It's all out.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Okay, I think we saw this clip already. Okay, now here's y'all favorite podcaster and voice of the culture girl, Miss Charlamagne the Goddesses. Child, now she done went and got her psychoanalyzation on about Diddy, and I got my own theory on Charlamagne the God. But let's watch this clip courtesy of It's On Site caption. Charlamagne the Goddess claims that Diddy uses sex and drugs to escape trauma while addressing rumors about Russell Simmons moving to Bali to avoid rape allegations. He claims that Russell still travels back to the States all the time. So let's listen to Miss Charlamagne.
Simmons, was all those women or whatever, and allegedly, he knew he was doing it, and that's why he got the fuck up out of here and went to Bali. Also, you can only go to Bali.
That's not true, though.
Charlamagne, I'm gonna fucking go crazy.
It's not, though. We say the only reason I want to say that because people saying stuff like that is very liable.
He never had any criminal charges. He always was living in Bali. He always was building his resort in Bali. He has a whole wellness retreat in Bali. He's always, ask Chris, he's always been in Bali. And he's in the States all the time.
Oh, does he come back?
All the time. Literally. He's in New York. He's in LA. When I say all the time,
all right, so
all the time.
Scratch that from the record. I thought he's staying in Bali.
No, that's an internet narrative that people created.
Well, he should make some videos here too doing yoga.
He actually had the wellness retreat.
No, I believe it.
You see Usher go there. You saw Taraji there. They all get flack when they go there.
I believe it.
Because it's Russell's place and nobody can't stand next to Russell.
Got it.
But
okay, that
he's
makes
not hiding out.
So this makes it all right. This is different. So okay, that's completely different. Because if Diddy wanted to get away, he could have got away. Diddy, for some reason, he's either incredibly arrogant and doesn't think that he can be taken down, or he believes that he's innocent, or he believes that there are people that would go down if he went down, and they wouldn't want that to happen. People
all of that could be true, or he could just be too far gone. He could be too far gone off the drugs,
you think
and the alcohol, and the power, and the ego, that he's just delusional as fuck.
That power does corrupt.
Oh my God!
You've seen it happen, huh?
Yes, a million times. Like man, this actually when I read the indictment, I'm reading it. I'm just like, this is just a dude that's power. He's super power trippy. Super ego trippy, and it's the drugs, and it's the alcohol, right? If you ask me, I think this man, this is a podcast, and this is what we do on a podcast.
This is allegedly.
Yes, I think this man has so much grief and trauma that he's just always trying to escape. That's why it's always so much drugs, so much alcohol, and sex. He probably just does that shit, the run from whatever trauma he's never dealt with. I think it's the sex, the drugs. It just helps him to escape, and he's always constantly trying to escape. Because that's the other thing people are not talking about in this indictment. All the drugs they found, ketamine, coke, ecstasy. They said the night he turned himself in, they picked him up or whatever, he had fucking pink powder in the room. Clearly, the guy got a problem. Clearly. I just ain't never heard. The shit is just freaky, man.
Child, before I get y'all to comment on that, I want to shout out to my baby mother, Michelle, for the nasty piece of child support chat. Thank you so much, baby mama. Y'all know the Cash App and the PayPal downtown in the description box below. Thank y'all so much. Child, what do y'all think about Charlamagne talking about Miss Diddler, honey, suffering from a bunch of trauma, etc. And, this is what's fueling his psychoticness and abuse of other people. Y'all have any thoughts about that?
Hell yeah. Justice for Jessica Reed.
Oh,
justice for Jessica Reed. Justice for Charlamagne's wife, because he joked about drugging her. He jokes about that.
Indeed.
Russell Simmons has assaulted women. I don't know why he's trying to make it seem like, he's over here all the time. Then why is his ex-wife posting about him running to Bali? Where has he been? If he's been over here, somebody would have got video of him over here. Stop acting like he just freely comes over there. I'm in Peru. Stop acting like he just freely goes to the United States. No, he doesn't. That man is in Bali. He's going to stay in Bali. Healing, retreat my ass. He can't heal nothing. He couldn't even heal himself from being a pedo. Kamara Lee Simmons was underage when he got with her. I don't know what Charlamagne is talking about, and nobody cares about Diddy and his drugs. He can go to rehab. He's a billionaire. You don't get to use. You got a drug problem when you got that much money. You can go and get your problem fixed. And that's all I got to say about that.
And the freaky part about that is not only did he do to his wife, according to his own words, allegedly what Jessica Reed is alleging he did to her, but Charlamagne's wife and Jessica Reed almost look like a spitting image of one another. They look just alike. That's weird.
Is his wife's name Jessica?
I think his wife's name, let me look it up. I think his wife's name is Jessica on top of that to make it worse.
I think the wife's name is Jessica. I'm not sure, but I think that's his wife's name.
Let me look it up.
It's just like Timberland. He's a pedo.
Yeah.
He's obsessed with Aaliyah, and his wife looks a lot like Aaliyah.
Yeah. Because, you know, allegedly the rumor has been that Timberland has also had a long-standing crush and feelings for Aaliyah, and actually they had fell out at one point in time because of all of that shit that was going on in the background. But Charlamagne the Goddess wife is named Jessica Gaddison, and she looks just like Jessica fucking Reed. I literally posted a side by side like last year when I was reporting on her lawsuit against Charlamagne.
Yeah.
Jew, go ahead, because I see. I'm not trying to tear up CTV's channel because I already got my already went all the way down to the jugular on Al, and I can go down to the jugular on Charlamagne the God and that white man that said all that shit about black women last week. Because he was out there saying a bunch of ridiculous shit about black women last week. And Charlamagne, you ain't said anything about, you ain't checked that white man at that one point. But that was the same, y'all was on the same. Go ahead, Jew. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead. I'll come back.
Charlamagne really ain't got no room to talk about nobody, but he got to talk about it. He got to talk about it. He just talking shit. And he sound like Russell Simmons spokesperson. Sound like Russell called him on the phone like, Charlamagne, why are they saying all these bad things about me? And like gave him a bullshit ass with everything he just gave. Sound like it came straight out of Russell's mouth. Like, that shit ain't true. Just like Nosey said, we is not buying that shit. You ain't got no peace and harmony nowhere in you. That is a front. That is like Russell's new persona or some shit like that. He is dark and ugly just like the rest of them.
And I don't know why he's dark too, and I don't know why Charlamagne think that. Ever since like Charlamagne, I don't know what he's on, like this new, like he trying to be like the new, like Iyanla fix my life, or he's trying to be
some
like
guru type shit,
like this guru, like Dr. Phil. It's not working. It is not working. Your shit ain't clean. You was on that same white man's podcast a couple of years ago, admitting to how you was putting Spanish fly in women's drinks. And I don't know how you even still have your job down there at that iHeartRadio. Because anybody else during that time got fired. What's his name? All the white men down at NBC got fired. What's his name? Matt Lauer got fired for doing all that craziness to them women. All the people down, Chris Cuomo had got clipped. All these other people had got clipped. Your ass kept your job. Is you in them Diddy tapes too? Oop, allegedly. Oop. Because I was trying to figure out how your ass still got your job. You and DJ Envy. Both of y'all asses still got your job, and y'all in all this type of controversy. Let that be Robin Roberts do some shit like you two niggas been doing. Let that be Michael Strahan or Tamron Hall or anybody else or what's her name? Gayle King be involved in some shit y'all was into. They'll get their black asses off the air so fast their heads will spin. But y'all's able to keep y'all jobs. Y'all involved in all this controversy. And you and this white man who just got off dragging black women last week with them two dudes from the UK joking about black women, and y'all out here trying to get all this guru talk about Diddy and Russell Simmons. Are you serious? Child, I can't take no more. The one thing about these niggas, they gonna dig. They're gonna dig.
Okay.
There's no accountability at all. Like, this is too much. This white man with that chat, I can't take no more him. I just can't. I'm like, Charlamagne, girl, please. We don't want to hear anything what you say. Pull up the tapes when Lil Kim's goons came and you ran across that damn street to safety because you was talking all that shit about that woman, and her homeboys came in there and bust your head wide open. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Since you want to talk about Russell Simmons and Diddy, like your shit ain't clean, girl. I can't take no more.
They all crumbling. Everybody's going down. I'm glad to see them exposing themselves and showing they align with predators because they all going down.
And speaking of going down, this live chat is going to be going down if y'all can't get these likes up, because, you know, we don't have to have a live audience. It's fine if y'all can't actually thumbs up the video, as hard as us as entertainers and commentators be working to bring y'all the tea and to give y'all a show. And all we be asking for is what don't cost you nothing, which is thumbing up the damn video. We should be at least well at 600 likes. It shouldn't be under 500 likes on the video. We don't have to have a live audience. Really, the live audience is for y'all. The live audience gives y'all an opportunity to engage each other and to engage us in real time. We can also turn it off. It's perfectly fine. We can do pre-recorded material. I ain't got no problem with pre-recorded material. I actually find pre-recorded material to be far less work than having to air juggle and pussy pop and do all of this rigmarole for a live chat. So if you're in the building, if you're part of the Replay Gang, if you're a Bush baby, etc., please slide up and hit the thumbs up, because I know we ain't got no weirdos over here. It shouldn't be no weirdos over here. It shouldn't be nothing but supporters who giving it shouldn't be nothing but supporters who giving their energy. It shouldn't be nothing but supporters who tuned in to the platform. So it shouldn't be no problem to hit that thumbs up button.
I be making my chat subscriber only, and then I'll make it members only if that don't work. I sure do. I don't want to hear from nobody that don't support me. Why do I want to hear from you? Go on mute.
Y'all wrong for that. I know y'all ain't over here doing that like that. We just gonna take a little quick intermission, baby, so y'all can take y'all time and hit the like button. Cause we ain't gonna do that. We don't play like that. Like Consciouztv, this is love and support. Act like it. It's free. Hit that damn like button. Thank you.
Okay, we just, all of us just reading people down to the ground. I just roasted Al B. Sure's eyebrows off his head, and y'all asses can't even goddamn hit the like button.
So
Hey,
y'all
I just
got
roasted
Royce
Charlamagne down. I'm roasting all the black men for y'all, and y'all asses can't even hit the like button. CTV got on his head check, got the wind blowing, the nosy all the way in a whole other continent. Okay, my fat ass should be watching motherfucking Monday Night Football, eat me some Chinese.
Thank you, baby.
At the home, soaking in some good old beautiful bath water and stuff. Get her beauty rest, and y'all asses can't hit the motherfucking can't hit the like button.
And
I
it's too much like right to hit that like button, child. It's too much like right. It must be wrong. It must be too much like wrong to hit that like button. I just don't understand, because you know I've never as a viewer sat on nobody else's platform and couldn't hit the like button. You know, I ain't got no business being there if I can't hit the like button. I ain't got no tuning in if I can't hit the like button.
It's weirdo energy, but people are weirdos. I keep telling you, that's why I don't fuck with people.
Real strange.
People are weirdos.
But you know, we on our last little slideshow, but before we move on from Charlamagne the Goddess, I do want to say that, you know, I think the reason why Charlamagne is branding himself as this whole like, holistic therapy and he's having these trauma conversations, because I think that Charlamagne is preparing for his narrative in case that Jessica Reed lawsuit actually goes through, because if his ass get clocked and he gets objectively held accountable, he's gonna need a narrative. And so I think he's trying to groom and condition the public to start feeling sorry and look into the other side and empathize with the abuser, just in case there comes a time when his ass get clocked about his own shit. Then he could have already softened us up and massaged us into empathizing with him instead of putting that bloody heel on his motherfucking neck. The way that it's going to be anyway. Yep. Now, last but not least, Miss Mary J. No Damn Blige done took her ass on Tourgraph with Miss Mario and Miss Neo amid a new album dropping on my motherfucking birthday. The audacity, ain't gonna call it gratitude. Yeah, bitch, I know it is gratitude, because you as of yet don't receive the subpoena, bitch. I'll probably call my motherfucking album Gratitude, Thankful, Amen, bitch. All the damn synonyms too if I was Mother Mary, girl. But it's just mighty ironic that Mary J. Blige ass and Neo gonna announce a joint combinated ass tour while both of their damn names is coming up in all this Diddy shenanigan. Because we ain't gonna forget Don alleging that Neo and Usher, it's Usher baby, sat their ass right at a whole shindig and watched Diddy beat the shit out of Cassie girl while everybody went back to two-stepping after she was escorted out of the facility by another damn woman. And now more Bad Boys members and Bad Boys attendees are going to be going on the road together, honey. Any of y'all going to see Mary and Neo pooch around the goddamn stage, honey? Or y'all think their ass gonna be locked up with Diddy by the time they even get the shit off the ground? What's y'all thoughts?
This is so disappointing. It's so disappointing because like I love this Mary J. Blige before all of this. Like this is like
It's your
testing
audio, boo.
everybody.
It's your audio.
Oh, you can't hear me that good?
It's like real low. Like it keeps going out.
Yeah, it sounds low to me too. How it sound now? I might have to go out and come back in.
Yeah, we can hear you now, boo.
Okay. But I had love me some Mary J. Blige. Like Mary J. Blige been giving us hits for a long time. Like a concert for Mary J. Blige would just be life, you know? But like after all this time, it's like all this Diddy stuff has really tainted everybody's image. They have really gotten caught up thinking nobody will be caught. Like this was like an industry secret for a long time, you know? So it's too late now. It's too late to get your last little coins and think you about to eat off everybody. Nobody coming to see you, Otis. Nobody.
Child.
Nobody coming to see you, Otis. Child. Or what are y'all thoughts? Or Nosey, is you gonna be pooching through to see Mary in New York if they come high stepping through Peru, child?
Child, Mary with them blonde wigs and them boots. I used to love Mary J. Blige, but I'm over Mary J. Blige at this point. I think Mary J. Blige is the madam. I think Mary J. Blige is absolutely Madam J. Blige. I think that she was there. She was present. I think that she knows that Diddy killed Biggie. If you look at that picture when she was consoling Kim when they were outside Biggie's funeral, she looked like she was annoyed, like, oh my God. I think she knows exactly. I posted a picture in my community section a few days ago. I think she knows, Mary J. Blige knows a lot.
Yeah.
I fuck Mary J. Blige. Until she speak out, she's been around Diddy so much. Until she says something, I can't fuck with her.
Yeah, I agree. And if you think about it, she's the only one who survived all of this, quote unquote. She's the only one who don't have those, well, not saying she don't have horror stories, but not like a LB Short story, a Kid Cudi story, a Cassie story, you know? Like she's the only one who stayed with the music, stayed with the looks, stayed looking like she was still on top. I agree. She gotta be some type of madam for him to have kept her so close and so paid all these years. Like it gotta be. She gotta have all his secrets. She gotta have all his keys. She gotta have everything at this point, all these years.
I agree. Mary J. Blige as definitely allegedly is the madame of the boudoir. I've been getting all type of goddamn emails about her ass being the one who grooms the gals. She's the one who ushers the situation into it. And considering that Mary J. Blige still look like she's 30, that bitch is hanging from ceiling from her damn belly like Jay-Z and Beyonce ass as well, drinking adrenochrome, living like damn vampires and shit, sleeping in coffins, baby. What's your goddamn secret to eternity and beauty, Mary J. Blige? Why you look like you ain't aged a day since yesterday, baby? Is you showering yourself with the goddamn streaming blood of toddlers, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Is you doing that goddamn vampire facials, mama?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to get off my ass to it. We're going to be doing a deep dive into Miss Mary J. Blige and adrenochrome. Royce, what you feel about Mary J. Blige shy pooching through with Neo, who cowardly backed down from defending Cassie from Diddy ass?
Oh my God, I used to love me some Mary J. Blige. Lord gee, I love me some Mary J. Blige, but this is a mess. This is a whole mess. So you couldn't wait a couple of weeks till this whole Diddy shit cleared down because you had to announce this fucking tour like in the heart of this Diddy stuff. Like what? It is November 15th.
Right.
Like it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you announce this and then you on tour with Neo and Neo's name is involved? And they were saying how and Don was saying how much of a bitch ass he was, that he didn't help him usher in Jimmy Iovine's witness Cassie get abused, and they ain't do nothing but sit there and ate their chicken. Like, this is a mess, Mary J. Blige. What is going on? Because baby, you was trending for a couple of days on Twitter. They were dragging the hell out of you. Say that you had all types of, that you were scissoring with Diddy with these women too, and these young girls too, allegedly. Like, this is a damn mess. It's crazy. Now you gonna come up with a fucking tour, and you want to come up here with these die-hard boots on? You involved in all this controversy. Like, it's no shame. There's no shame. The shame is gone. The shame is left this terminal. The shame is stuck on all. It's like, girl, you would think that I will be in the house with the blind. What did you just say? I'd be in the house with the blinds closed, with the blinds closed. I'll be ordering Uber Eats and listen until Christmas. I don't want to show my face. It's a mess.
Okay. I was trying to figure out if her new song is a tribute to Diddy. Child, it's called "In Love with Mr. Wrong Girl," and how her and Mr. Wrong get along so bad. They get along so good, honey. I said, is she talking about the Diddler girl? And then somebody said, Rumors and Tea said in the comment section that there's a rapper who allegedly claimed that he had SEX with Mary J. Blige when he was just 15. And
that was Danny Boy. He's not a rapper. He's a singer. That's Danny Boy.
And he claimed he had SEX with.
It's a video of him talking about it. Yep, I showed it a while ago.
A mess. And how old is Mary J. Blige? Ain't Mary J. Blige the same age as Diddy?
Eternal.
Like, this is like eternal. Okay, like what is going on? Why is you Mary? Why is she? Oh yeah, you 53. Your ass, so you about to say ages, girl? What is going on, Mary? Why is you involved? Like, why is you involved in this shit? Lord, this is too much. Now you want to go on tour? Tour your ass in the house until this Diddy stuff. Diddy ain't been in that jail cell for 3 days. And your ass out here, and you want to go on the world tour? Why this shit is going on with Diddy? Your name is all in the streets. They're pulling up they pulling up everybody's stuff down to the ground, and you got the nerve to go with Neo.
She not selling those Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz ass boots for nothing. She is showing y'all how the hell to get the stepping, baby, when stepping come to stepping.
Okay. Because she gonna stand clear of this shit. She not about to be no witness. She not about to be no informant. She not about to do none of that. She gonna keep it straight. It was music.
She showing y'all her running shoes come up to her motherfucking pussy hair, bitch. That's how high her running shoes are, bitch. Okay.
This is a mess. Mary J, girl, it breaks my heart to say this, but Mary, I don't know, girl, Lord, what's the 411, hun? Okay, we want to know what's the 411. Why is you going on tour? Did Kendu take? Are you still paying Kendu? Girl, I can't.
Did y'all notice that that Diddy lawyer said he knew he was going? It was time for him to be locked up.
Yeah,
that also made me think that they were like, this is planned too. Like, if he do get off, it's because all of this is just in the works. Like, it's just a part of the plan. But I just feel like it's not gonna be that easy. It's not gonna be no, I'm gonna get you right out of here. Like, I feel like if they could take Bill Cosby and R. Kelly and all of them and don't think twice, then he is no different. He is no different. The money and all that ain't enough no more.
Yeah.
Child, it's a mess, child.
It's a disgrace.
Child, y'all know it's gonna be something new every damn day, girl. More pieces of the damn Diddy puzzle gonna be coming together and bobbing to the surface as we deal with the stizzle. My last question, y'all, before we wrap up, is how would y'all feel if Diddy got out on bail? Like,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Would y'all be disappointed?
No, I don't.
I wouldn't be disappointed. I wouldn't be disappointed because it's just how Because I said this last night. I was like, I can see it both ways. I can see him get life, but I can also see that he get a pat on the back because he's gonna get off by dropping a dime on a few folks.
Yeah.
And because he got the goods on a lot of people that the government want to get under, he's gonna escape. And I would not be shocked that because his mom, because I didn't know Janice is 84 years old, and she only got, but hey, it is what it is. Them blonde wigs may give 24, but their body is actually 84. Okay, so he's gonna give it up, and he's gonna do whatever he gonna give up. If it's gonna be Jay-Z, if it's gonna be Drake, he don't give a damn. He gonna give if it's gonna be Mary J. Blige, whatever. He gonna give him up to get about that damn jail cell. They say that they give he eating bologna sandwiches and tuna and bland tuna sandwiches and
cold too.
And cold Salisbury steaks down at that damn. He ain't used to that. Janice ain't never fed him no cold Salisbury steak, even when he was little, child. They said Janice was out there, was the madam and stuff, allegedly and stuff. So she was bringing in a nice little coin, child. So she was eating, they was eating good. He don't know anything about eating no damn cream corn, child. So he gonna get out.
Yo,
you're right too, Royce, about like it's between that adrenochrome and them damn 613 wigs. It's a spirit in that damn 613, baby. It's a damn spirit. That's what's keeping them damn niggas young as hell, baby. It's a spirit in that platinum blonde, baby. Oh, yes, it is.
I know it. But look, y'all, let me tell y'all this. Now, jail is not fun and jail is not funny. And we are not doing this because, y'all want to see a black man in jail. No, the nigga did what he did and it's time. It's his turn. But I just want to point out the fact that it is so, I don't know if beautiful is the right word, but it is so something to see him in the same situation that Shine just got out of. You let this man go down. You let this man suffer for you and him or whatever, however it went, both of y'all should have went, okay? So you let him sit up there. You didn't help him. You didn't see to him. You ain't look out for him. You ain't joke him. You ain't do none of that, okay? And I just feel like life got to show him how it feels to go all the way up and come all the way back down. Like, at the end of the day, that's a big part of this too. You got to see what that feels like to keep stepping on people's head. You got to see what it feels like to keep throwing people under the bus and thinking you scot-free. Like, life just don't work like that. I don't care who you is. Life just don't work like that. So it is just something to hear him crying about bologna sandwiches and tuna and the conditions are bad. This man was in there for how long behind you and him or behind you? You see what I'm saying? So, like, I don't want to hear none of that. I can't say it's funny because I don't like jail and it don't feel good, but it's just something else to see that the shoe is on the other foot now. And this man is so peaceful and so humble and just standing there like a meek little lamb, just like, I'm just glad to be free. Like, he did what he did and I forgive him. But guess what? Life had to spank you on your ass and show you. It had to show you. So yay. I want to put that on up there too.
I don't feel sorry about anything he enduring, his fear about his kids, because you should have remembered all that before your ass was trafficking minors allegedly and adults and everything else and drugging these people up, baby. You should have been thinking about if you wanted a hot meal or whether you wanted cold ass bologna and used as water to drink from.
Bologna.
Okay. I forgot all about that Shine, because Shine came out and said that motherfucker screwed me over and had me up there at Pelican Bay next to Tory Lanez for 25 years. Child had me up there sitting next to had me sitting there next to the man that kills Lacey Peterson and shit. Child, Shine said your ass gonna have me up here for 30 years. Yeah, I forgot all about
it's
that.
Your turn, Playboy.
So you right, Jill. You are so right.
And I want to say this too. The boy, damn, I didn't want to forget that. I ain't want to lose that. Never mind. Fuck. I ain't want to lose that. Fuck.
This has been fun.
It's gonna come back to me.
It'll come back. Well, until then, y'all, this was Tea on Toppa Tea, child. This was a Diddy edition, child. It was so much going on that we just had to just commit a whole show because it's just so much going on.
I'm sorry. I remember.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait, I want to say one more thing, y'all. You see how Gene Deal was talking about one day P. Diddy looked at him and told him, I don't care if Biggie gotta go to jail. I mean, I don't care if Biggie gotta die. I don't care if Tupac gotta die. I don't care if Suge Knight go to jail. Like all of that give me informant vibes and give me he know the plan and the plot too. But I just feel like he's willing to sacrifice anybody and give anybody up for the sake of his freedom because he know he's not a jail type nigga. So I just want to throw that out there too, that anybody can get it at this point for the sake of his freedom, you know?
Absolutely. I want to respond to Zan too, who said that all of this taking a black man down nonsense when if given chance that man would have you rugged, incapacitated, and robbed of your dignity is the chance. And that just goes to show that all of that whole taking a black man down shit just goes to show you how much this society doesn't really value women.
That's part.
For a man who's out here abusing children and women to be running the streets with all his liberties and freedoms, being able to exhaust his resources, abusing people and trafficking people at the expense of women and children, it really just goes to show you how much of a mammified ass society we live in, how much of a patriarchal society that we live in, how both men and women participate in the mammification of it all, the pappification of it all, and it's really fucking disgusting, but not surprising, really.
That part.
Yeah.
Anything y'all want to add? Go ahead, Royce.
No, you said that absolutely.
Right. Period. Well, this was Tea on Toppa Tea, y'all. We finna get into more tea, girl. The cup runneth over tonight, baby, because we about to get into this 60-page read off from Miss Kimberly herself. Also, I learned some things from the publisher about his intel about some of the things that are encoded in this book, girl. Apparently, Bow Wow is in this book as well. So we're gonna have to outsource for where Bow Wow comes in at. He also clarifies who the Oscar-winning couple is and all of that shit. So we'll get into that in the live that's coming up. I'm going to post a link again. Of course, my panelists are always welcome to join me. I'm going to put the StreamYard link in case any of y'all want to come up, like doing a read off, etc. Or y'all can just, pooch and lay it low in the chat. That's going to be up to y'all.
I'm going to be high.
All right, y'all. So subscribe to all my panelists, girls, Stirring the Pot with Jew, Royce Rees, Nosey Heaux Live. All of their links to their social medias are in the comment section. Are in the description box below. We love you guys. And if anything you guys want to talk about, leave it in the comment section as well. Then we can consider adding that to the docket on next Monday's panel show. Okay, this is only the hottest panel on social media right now. So tell a friend of a friend of a friend. You can always clip your favorite parts of the show, put it up on Instagram, put it up on Facebook, girl, get the word out. Do what y'all do best, baby, okay? And make us famous as hell. We love y'all. And we will see
y'all. Don't get mad at me, Al. We'll say this one more thing. Don't get mad at me, Al. You better take that energy over to the Diddy. I'm sorry, Al. Take the energy over there, child.
Screenshot Roy's face. This way you send the paperwork, Al. This way you send it, baby. His information is in the description box below, bitch. Don't play with me, Miss Al. All right?
I'll play night and day for you, baby.
He could never. Okay? He could never.
Bye, y'all.